Hello friends, this is Champion Marks here for another PBR friend battle. This battle is versus a friend of mine from YouTube known as VsSirkingdra. We've battled many times in the past. You can see all of those battles on his channel, and this one is actually a lot more serious than the other ones we've had, because most of our other ones were like monotypes and theme battles and stuff, but this is actually more standard singles stuff. But yeah, so anyway, I lead off with Steelix, and I just want to get my rocks up right at the beginning, even though probably should have just gone for an explosion there to get rid of Kingdra, because it goes for a rain dance, and if this thing was a special rain dance set, it would have tore my anus open. But thankfully, it turns out to be some random physical sweeping set. Steelix gives no fucks about that waterfall. Come on, man. Super effective, stab, water boosted. Nah, man, I got this shit. And explodes in Kingdra's face, and Kingdra just dies, because this, in this generation, explosion is actually good. But, yeah, Steelix goes down too, which, my Steelix for his Kingdra, I'd say that's a pretty good trade. So, yeah, I go into Starmie on the blind switch, as he goes into Armaldo, which I really didn't know what to expect from this Armaldo, because him sending it in on a blind switch would make me think that it was some sort of scarfed Armaldo for some reason, but Starmie, I think Starmie would still be faster than a scarfed Armaldo, because Armaldo's speed is pitiful, but anyway, I just go for the Hydro Pump, and yeah, I sent in Starmie on the switch, because, you know, rain's up, and I can abuse it with my Hydro Pumps and stuff. And he sends in his Starmie. Now, he may be willing to risk the speed tie, but I'm not that adventurous, so I just switch into Nidoking, expecting him to go for a Thunderbolt, and I go for a Sucker Punch here, because I was expecting him to switch up to a Water move, but he's smarter than that, goes out to his Garchomp, expecting the Sucker Punch, probably, and I know what you're probably going to say, oh my god, Garchomp's uber, such a noob. I give zero fucks about him using Garchomp, it's fine, because really, it's not that threatening, because turns out it wasn't even a Scarfed Garchomp, and I have two things faster than it with HP Ice, so yeah, no fucks were given about this Garchomp on his team. But anyway, back to the battle. Nidoking goes for Sucker Punch and does good amount of damage on Garchomp, and then eats an Earthquake and gets one-shotted. And I send in my Heracross here, and for some random reason, I decided to go for a Mega Horn over Close Combat, because I thought it would be a better play, even though Close Combat would have been a much better play, because it's 100% accurate, and even if he did send in Starmie to take it, it would have died to 2, because I'm a Scarf Heracross, and I'm dumb shit and lose my Heracross to an Outrage that crits me on top of that, which is kind of stupid. But whatever, again, like I said, I have stuff that can outspeed it with Hidden Power Ice, one of these things being Sceptile, which does exactly that and kills Garchomp because, you know, double weak to ice and stuff, and he didn't have a Yachi Berry, which, thank God for that, because I would have raged so hard. But anyway, in comes this Entei, and I don't want anything to take a hit from this Entei, even though I'd really like to keep Sceptile, because it's the only thing I have that outpaces my opponent's Starmie. So I have to leave it in. I just go for a Focus Blast to do as much damage as possible. Leaves it in the red, which is good, because that pretty much means that Flare Blitz Recoil is going to be able to kill this Entei, and I will have one less Pokemon to worry about. And at this point, I believe the score is 2-2. My opponent has Electrode and Starmie left, whereas I have my Raikou and Starmie. Now, I really don't know what that Electrode's gonna do, but I don't want to send out Starmie against that shit, because it's a freaking Electrode. It has the electric move and thing, and kill me and all that, but anyway, I just decided to go into Raikou, because, you know, why not? Because it can handle Starmie if it can potentially outspeed, and hopefully it would, but whatever, he sends an Electrode first anyway, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave Raikou in, because I really don't know what this Electrode's gonna do, and Electrode doesn't really have the potential to KO me anyway, because it has no super effective moves and shitty special attack, but unfortunately he paralyzes me, which is kind of bad, because I don't really have a good track record with paralyzes, and yeah, I just go for a Shadow Ball, because it's the best thing I have to hit Electrode, because, you know, my highest power unstabbed move and stuff. And he goes for a Signal Beam, and that does jack all, which shows you how terrible Electrode really is, because Raikou isn't... Well, Raikou does actually have a fairly respectable special defense stat, but come on, I'd expect him to do more than that. I mean, for God's sakes, that was maybe like, what, 2? Here, he makes an incredibly risky but necessary play of tricking me his choice specs. Now, why he did this, I'll explain. Simple. If he was choice locked into any move, he wouldn't have been able to win, because my Starmie would have resisted his Hydro Pump, as well as his Ice Beam, and Raikou would have resisted Thunderbolt. So yeah, unfortunately he gets lucky, and his strategy of relying on the Para Hacks actually worked, so he got the trick off safely, and then proceeds to one-shot my Raikou with Hydro Pump, because now he's Life Orb, and it's all reliant right here on who wins the speed tie, and I win the speed tie, which is awesome, because that Para Hacks and the miss with Mega Horn was kind of dumb, so, you know, hacks balanced out, I guess, but whatever. It was still a good game. Kingdra, you know, it's always fun battling you, and I hope we get to battle again sometime in the future. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next battle.